Your life, you're gonna own nothing. You own three things, okay? You own your fitness, you own your thoughts and emotions. What's going on? It's Abdullah from the Glucose Network, bringing you another fucking video, like another day in fucking Melbourne, like. Now, if you're not following me on fucking Instagram, go jump off a cliff, you useless fucking cunt. Was that a bit too harsh?
No.
I thought it was. Oh, why you got on a sound beat? Hey! Who this? Who this? Oh, silent man. I put up a post on Instagram before saying I was going to do a Q&A on the 500k bike ride I completed last week. We got the questions. I'm about to answer them. First question. How much weight you lose? I lost no weight. So 2 days before the bike ride, I was kind of eating normally. I weighed myself, and then when I got back from the bike ride, I weighed myself again, and I weighed exactly the fucking same, bro. So I didn't gain a fucking ounce. Probably 2 days after I got back from the bike ride, my weight kind of dropped a little bit. Probably like, you know, maybe a pound for my American viewers, 500-600 grams for my Australian viewers, but I'm a fat cunt, so I put that weight back on already. The thing is, I didn't go into this bike ride like, oh, I'm just gonna lose hella weight, be some like Rick Ross fucking, not Rick Ross, he's fat. Oh yeah, dude, I'm gonna look like Steve Cook after all shredded and shit, you know, like some Mike O'Hearn motherfucker. I just went in there trying to get the job done, and to get the job done, you gotta eat fried food, you gotta eat crumpets. Every single motherfucker out there that's, oh dude, you should have done it on fruits and vegetables. You are fat and you are slow and you can't do this shit. Straight up. I don't care if you like my shit. Oh, fuck, get the fuck out of here. Jess, if one more cunt comments on my shit saying you should have done it on fruits and veggies, you should have eaten cleaner, you are a fuck boy. You are a A-type class fuck boy. Me and my fucking mate over here want to shoot with our M16s. Actually, AK-47 because I'm Arab. We want to shoot you. Like, it's like, mate, I just ride 500Ks and then I get some fucking wash-up cunt telling me like, look, you should have done it on fruits and veggies, you ate too dirty, anyone can do it on fruits and veg. Fuck out of here, cunt. Bro, you're the type of cunt, if I asked you to list off 20 porn stars, you could do that. I could probably list off 10, but I don't have enough time to list off 20. What do you think, Jess? It's like cunts expect me to be some super fruit and veggie type cunt. Have I ever been about that, bro? Where do these cunts come from?
Hey, you put out boxes.
You cunts don't get this shit. I fucking hate the internet. I legitimately hate 99% of cunts on the internet. There's probably 1% of cunts on the internet I like, and they're probably in my comment section. So, key point there was, I didn't lose any weight, and I didn't gain any weight. A side note was, don't be a fuckboy. What was the most challenging part of the journey? Mentally or physically? Shout out to those kangaroos. You know, it's a combination of both, bro. I didn't really start feeling the physical effects of the bike ride, you know, till the last hour, and I kind of got lost, so I was kind of pushed for time, and I was kind of pushing the watts a bit higher than I would have had to if I, you know, paced out the ride a bit better. Physically, it's not that hard of a ride. And why? Because it's like the watts are so low. Most people can put out that wattage for that amount of time. It's just whether or not mentally you can handle that, bro. Can you switch off for that amount of time? I can sit there on the bike like this for, you know, 18 and a half hours and not really trip out about it. It would have phased me at the start of the year. I've done a few 12-hour rides, I've done a few 13-hour rides before. So I've done long duration rides before at low intensities. Like the first time I did them, mentally they were just draining as fuck. I was thinking way too much. Always just thinking, always just thinking, always just thinking. Now I've just learned to shift my focus all the time. If I'm gonna think, I'm not gonna think about the bike ride. I'm gonna think about something else. It's kind of like an out-of-body experience almost for me sometimes. Like I'll be on the bike, I don't even really acknowledge the fact that I'm on the bike. I almost act like I'm literally driving my car, like I'm just going the distance driving my car. I don't really sit there and go, oh my god, I've been pedaling for 19 hours. If you think like that, it becomes too overwhelming. That's when the mental challenge kicks in. At night time, I'll just look at the ground. I was so disconnected from what I was doing. And that's what you really need to be like if you're doing something for such a long duration. You really need to be just disconnected from the shit you're fucking doing, bro. You're like a robot, bro, at that point. You're just like a robot. The legs just tick themselves over. You're not consciously thinking about ticking the legs over. They just do it. Well, I could ride 200 k's without getting off my bike seat if I had enough water. Just because I've got that skill of being like a robot and being so disconnected from everything. Well, I could literally just look at the pavement. Like, I could literally just look at my phone like this riding, dude, for fucking 3 hours and I wouldn't trip out about it. Key point here is you need to practice that. That's why I can do that distance and enjoy it. Like, people are gonna ask, did you enjoy it? Bro, I fucking enjoyed the fuck out of it because with practice, you can learn how to enjoy things like that. How did you prepare yourself? I did no preparation for this bike ride, Jess?
No.
If anything, my training's gone down, like the decline in terms of total volume, like in terms of total Ks. My training's been on the decline since I left Thailand. Physically, on paper, I kind of wasn't in shape to do this bike ride. Mentally, I was. That's what I'm trying to say here is mentality with this kind of shit is everything. You don't need to go out and do 300, 400k bike rides to be in training for a 500k bike ride. You just need to have enough endurance and enough, you know, enough conditioning in your legs to be able to put out that distance just once off over that 24-hour period. But I didn't really do any preparation for that. You know, I did my weight training 6 days a week, and I was probably averaging 2 to 3 bike rides a week. Big week for me would be 150 Ks on the bike leading up to that. That was massive for me, doing 150 Ks at that point. Yeah, physically, I probably could have been in better shape, but I didn't really need to, bro. My mentality was in it was in tip-top shape, bro. By the end of that bike ride, like, if I had to kill you to finish the bike ride, oh yeah, I would have killed you, dude. It's more so my mentality was in the right space at the right time, and I had enough physical conditioning in my legs to get me through that distance. Do you think you lost muscle from all that cardio? Specifically from that fucking block of riding? Maybe a little bit, bro. If we measured my arms and shit, I don't think they've gotten any fucking smaller. This is Jono's question, by the way, Jess. Shout out to Jono.
Oh. Hi.
Say hi, Jono, bro.
Say hi.
Hi, Jono, man. Hi, Jono, man. I was eating enough, bro. The thing was, this time I did it, I made sure I ate enough. Last time I didn't eat enough. It was way better, dude. I literally felt like when I came back to the gym, my performance was just, like, obviously my performance dropped off. I've kind of rolled with that for a week now, like building my performance back up in the gym, and then next week I should be back in full swing, right? To where I was before. But it didn't drop off like it did before. Last time I came back, I was weak as a motherfucker, dude. I was the weakest cunt. Jess, I was like a string bean. I was like a fat Teletubby with soy titties. Dude, I looked shit, I smelt shit, everything was shit. I was just a sack of shit. I looked like a placenta with no veins. This time I came back looking like a bit more of a cut Teletubby and a veiny placenta. Yeah, obviously I looked a bit more like a string bean. Being really good at endurance isn't very conducive to being the most muscular cunt. Otherwise, you know, you'd see Tour de France dudes with 22 fucking inch arms. But you can maintain your muscle and build muscle doing endurance. It just takes good programming and you gotta eat enough. So key point here is, bro, I ate enough food this time. Came back looking better than I did last time. Did you have any shit cunt thoughts during the ride? And if so, how did you get back to your shit cunt mindset? I didn't really have that many shit cunt thoughts in the bike ride, bro. You know, I've done this bike ride by myself before at the start of the year, and that was way more full on mentally and physically. That was like 2 weeks after I started riding my bike. I did this 1000K bike ride solo. Everything I was going to experience mentally, like in terms of thinking about all the bad shit, I've already thought of that on the first bike ride. So I kind of knew I wasn't going to feel like that again. But I did have some moments where I kind of slipped into like a bit of a negative mindset, but only for a minute. You can't be some iffy, positive, fucking cock-sucking type cunt on these kind of big things. It's a wave, and you have to ride the wave, bro. I'm like that cunt. Who's that cunt? The surfer cunt, Jess.
Mick Fanning.
No, not the other cunt, the famous cunt. Kelly Slater. I'm like Kelly Slater riding a wave, bro. So when I feel sad, hey, I just go with feeling sad. I didn't really feel sad. I was more so just not even thinking about shit. But if I felt sad, bro, I roll with feeling sad. If I feel good, I ride the wave of feeling good. If I feel like nothing, I ride the fucking wave of feeling fucking nothing. It's a wave of emotions, dude, and you go with the wave. You go with the wave. So if I'm sitting on the bike not thinking for 2 hours, I just go with that. If I'm sitting on the bike hating it for 2 hours, hey, if I'm gonna hate it, fuck it, let's hate it. Hating it doesn't mean I have to stop. A thought is meaningless without action. So if I've got negative thoughts coming into me for like 2 hours, okay, obviously I'm gonna try and shut those off and not think about anything. But if I just can't escape those negative thoughts, I'm just gonna fucking deal with them, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's just a thought. Oh, I wanna give up. Oh, this sucks. Yeah, sweet. It sucks and I wanna give up. But I'm not going to give up. Because once I give up, I've gave power to that thought, and then that thought becomes my reality, and bam, and I've given up. It's impossible to think that you can ride that fucking distance and not have a few negative thoughts. The better you are at being a robot and blocking out thoughts, it's gonna be easier, right? Literally, to think that you're a fairy, and you know, the cunts who are like, oh, I'm so positive, they've never done anything like that, bro. I've thought about riding my bike into semi-trailers before, doing long bike rides like that. That's the kind of place this shit takes you to, especially if you do it solo. That's why this shit's so dope. It's so challenging. It takes you to that fucking level where you question the very ends of everything. Like I always say, thoughts are meaningless without action. So it's chill, bro. How long until you feel your dick again? In terms of dick preparation, I did the worst. I had the hardest saddle. I rode in Lululemon tights that are fucking wafer thin, bro. Wafer thin. Paper thin tights. In my TT setup on my aero bars where my nutsack and cock were just like crushed by the saddle. Needless to say, my dick preparation was nil. You can literally get so fucked up, just penis-wise, you can get fucked up, dude. I recommend getting the whole setup. Get a bib. Get a really good saddle. For cunts who don't know, saddle is a seat on a bike. Go to the bike shop, go online, Google, read the reviews about what seat's the best for your dick, or your penis, or your cock, whatever word you want to fucking use. Whatever word's politically correct these days, get that shit. Because when I came back, dude, my penis was so numb. It was numb. Like, I could get a hard-on, right, Jess? I could get this hard-on. If you got a hot fucking pin and put it through the tip of my penis, I wouldn't have felt it. This is the tip of my penis, and I was sitting there like, I couldn't feel anything, dude. Like, I tried jacking off and it didn't work. It was so frustrating. It probably took me 4 days until, you know, I could get shit out of there and feel it.
Because you went on another ride.
Oh, but I went on another ride, you're right, which delayed it, which is stupid. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that. But I think I needed to just get a hard on, because every time I got a hard on, it was like the blood went to my penis. It was like, you know what I mean, Jess? It's circulation.
Surge.
Key point there was the hard on was imperative and it healed my penis quick. Get the hard on, get the blood into the fucking muscles, bro. Every time I got a hard on, each day, after and after, more sensation came back to my penis. The first day back from the bike ride, dude, I'd be pissing and I'd be like, oh, sweet, I see liquids, but I don't feel shit. King Kong could come stepped on the fucking tip of my dick and I wouldn't have felt shit. So if you've got some sort of issue, go for a long bike ride and that's natural Cialis, bro. You're just not gonna be able to come. That sounded like an ad, eh? Glucose Nation, my dick's back to normal. I want everyone to clap. Clap your leg, clap your leg, clap your leg. No, you don't show them. Just clap, make the sound. Make the sound on your thigh. No, slap your thigh. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, shit. I love that sound. I want everyone in the Glucose Nation right now to start clapping. My penis is back. Start clapping, Jess. Wait, start clapping, bro. Mum, I want you to start clapping. My penis is back. Key point is here, I'm back. Okay, I'm feeling ferocious, cunt. I'm feeling like a fuck. Every single cringy adjective you can think of in reference to a male lifting weights, I'm feeling like that.
Alpha.
No, don't ever say alpha on my channel. When any cunt says alpha or in the word reference with alpha, I'm like, you are the fucking gayest fucking, not gay, because I support gay marriage, I shouldn't say that. You are just the biggest fucking fuckboy dweeb noob cunt I've ever fucking met. That's like literally like walking into the room and saying, I have the biggest dick, and then I stand up straight away and say, you have the smallest dick, why are you talking about your dick? This animal here, what's this animal called? A Bronchosaurus? Bronchosaurus bronchi, shouts at Jason Genova, has more self-confidence than you if you're calling yourself or referencing yourself alpha. Shouts to all the fucking cunts on the cage. That's the end of the fucking video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, share with your mum, share, away for the Sparse, we sport, gay marriage. Hope you do follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, fucking YouTube, like. Shout out to my boy fucking H. I'll see you on the fucking tour tomorrow, like. Peace!
Bootcamp Project, Cirrus, Jest, Tommy Evans, Bootcamp Anthem, what you want the pretenders, yeah. I'll stop you in your tracks if you start with me. We rap so fat they clog your arteries. I'm so inventive with my artistry. I break round like earthquakes and part the seas. Be a smart sea, stop.
I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.